Okay, we got a 2008-9 Jeep Liberty 3.7 liters V6. The problem with this Jeep today is my neighbor's Jeep. He has, you can see, a couple of leaks. One from here, but this is the hose that is losing. It's not all the way in. Someone worked before on this car and didn't, put the hose all the way in. The other leak is down here. It coming from right here. You cannot really tell exactly from where, but when you have a little bit knowledge, experience, you also notice that it's coming from the water pump. Okay, I already checked the with my little mirror. When I remove that little valve to when I open it to drain all the antifreeze before we get started. Okay, before we get started, make sure the car is totally cold, okay, because otherwise it's gonna be really hot. This is remove the little butterfly valve, and we're gonna remove this cooling reservoir. And then for this, when I had to remove a couple of screws, which is T25. Okay, this particular car, which is a 2009 Jeep Liberty, it has two fans. It has the fan clutch and it has the electric fan. Okay, not fan, I mean fan. I'm just gonna remove all the the electrical connectors, the airbox. I'm gonna remove it as well because it's gonna be on the way for me to get into those screws to remove the reservoir. There's two of them, but they're really hard to get into, so I'm just gonna remove the battery and the air filter box. Okay, so that way I got more room to locate those two screws and remove them. Okay, because otherwise it's gonna be hard, unless for me, because this is the way I did it. Okay, and it was late night, so I just stopped right here when I removed these two screws, so that way you have better viewing during the day. Okay, so we keep continue step by step, almost step by step, how I did it, how I got it done. Okay, and hopefully you guys like the video. Okay, so entonces we were talking about replacing the water pump, the 225. That's the screws for the top screws of the reservoir. Then when I disconnect the little hose attached to the cup, radiator cap. Okay, then I had to remove the battery. Also I had to remove the one of the klaxon, I think it calls klaxon speaker, something like that, and that is screw right there on the bottom. So you have to remove the battery again, the battery. Okay, sorry, I tried to pronounce it correctly, but unfortunately I'm still working on it. Okay, anyways, okay, so we have this here already being removed. Like I said, this one screw for this right here, and then the other screw is for reservoir. Okay, then after that, the next thing is gonna be the fans, the fan cover. Things like what you call. Oh, this is the part that I was talking about. Look, that one. It goes right there. Okay, and the other one is goes right there. Okay. Basically has two transmission lines attached to the reservoir as well. Okay, so I got these screws out of the way. Now next, let me show you the pump, how it looks like. I bought it on O'Reilly Auto Parts. Okay, this is a water pump. Like I said, everything that you taking it out, just take pictures of it, or just coming look at the video, see something missing that you guys did. This is a connector for the electric fan. Okay, so this vehicle has two fans, the electric fan and the fan clutch. Okay, so it's two of them. Okay, so I don't know why it comes with two, you know what I'm saying, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to get a new tools to remove the fan clutch as well. Okay, I'm gonna show you in a minute too how do I did it as well. Okay, let's keep going. Right there, it's a little bit hard, so I had to use a flat screwdriver to press the top right here, this top right here, and then from the other side I had to use like an extension just to get it out, you know, to push it back down. So that's the way I disconnect this connector from the electric fan. Now it was a little hard, but not like wow, incredible hard. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now the 8mm screws, bolts, whatever you wanna call it, that attached to hold the cover, the radiator cover. I think there's another name too for this piece of cover. Okay, right now in my mind is I don't remember. So it's two of them. Okay, two screws only, and then after this, it's gonna be, you wanna try to move, but it's not gonna move until you just remove the transmission lines. All you gotta do is just like pop it out. Okay, that's it right there. See that bracket right there with the transmission lines? All you gotta do is just pop it out, like pull it out. That's it. Okay, guys, this is the electric fan. Okay. Right there is a connector that I was talking about, and let's keep continuing now. The next thing is gonna be the fan clutch. Okay, fan clutch. This is only the two screws that hold the radiator, the electric fan. Okay, make sure don't damage the radiator as well. Okay, here I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna need to remove the fan clutch. This tool right here is one of them. Okay, I don't know how to call it, but it's just to hold the pulley in place right there. Okay, right there. Once you install the 36-inch wrench to loose the nut. Okay, and you loosen the nut, you're going counterclockwise, like going to the left, going to against the air filter box, like this. Okay, I had to use a ratchet because it was very hard. Okay, but this is the tool that I use. Okay, a half-inch drive ratchet with this 36-inch wrench. Okay, so I had to hold like both of them, you know, and then pull it out like that. After that, after you lose the nut, all you gotta do is just keep going with a wrench, loosen it a little bit by little bit, and it's easy peasy like this. Okay, where you get all these tools from, I don't remember. I had it for a long time, but you can get it, I think, O'Reilly or any auto parts. Okay, right there, right here, that's the fan clutch. Now we're gonna remove the idle pulley, which has 15mm to remove the belt tensioner as well. We're gonna remove the belt, right? The belt, but we need a 15mm socket to be able to and then you're gonna do counterwise, like it's like you tighten the nut and then the belt is gonna loose. Okay, take a picture of the serpentine diagram belt, that way you don't have to deal with that, like forgot the how it goes. Okay, then after this, the idle pulley, which is 15 millimeters, all you gotta do is just take it out. Then after that, you're gonna do the bolts for the water pump, just like that, simple as that, plain as that. You're gonna have to use a 15 millimeters to socket to remove the bolts. Okay, now remember, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not doing this for living. This is just for my hobby, for entertainment purposes only. A video entertainment purpose only. I do moving services. That's what I do. Okay, but this is just my hobby, guys. And this is not even my car. This is my neighbor's car. So he wants me to help him change the water pump. Okay, so don't do anything that I say. Don't do, I'm not responsible if you get hurt or whatever. Okay, all right. Let's continue with the rest. The water pump, it comes with the O-ring, like the seal, right? You don't have to. And the manual, I think I read on one of the repairs videos that I saw on YouTube. I think you don't have to put any silicone on the water pump, but the one I just removed out, the old one, it comes with as you can see, the silicone, the O-ring is already flat and but there was silicone there. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit around, but in the meantime, make sure to put the screws, because there's some small and large screws, and make sure where they're gonna go. Well, you're not gonna miss it, because the way it goes, you're not gonna be able to put the large one and the small and this shorter hole and stuff like that. But the way I did it, I put all the bolts in the same section. In the same position as I'm pulling them out. Okay. What else? The torque specifications to tie the bolts of the water pump is 40 foot-pounds. Okay. I think I put it like 42 foot-pounds, something like that. But normally, what I heard is 42 foot-pounds. And then after you finish all this, you have to bleed the system as well. It's not like, oh yes, add the antifreeze and let's go. No, it's not like simple as that. You have to bleed the system. Okay. Anyway, so we're almost done. So make sure the little orifice, it goes on top. That's the gonna stop, and you go reference on that. Just pretty simple. You just go by that. Okay. So let's go. What else can I tell you about it? I think. Oh, it was making a noise every time when you turn it on the engine. It was like a little clunky noise in front of the fan clutch, and it's because the water pump. Okay, I didn't record that part. My bad. Sorry. But if you have a leak coming from that area underneath the water pump, so it's gonna be the water pump. Okay. What I did with the hoses that were leaking, The only thing I lose the washer, and then stick it in further more and tighten it down again, and it works pretty good. You know what I'm saying, dog? Okay. I had to use an electric ratchet as well, you know, to make it easier and faster for me. This is the Milwaukee ratchets right here. What else? We have just the water pump, and then antifreeze. The antifreeze I bought it at Walmart because it's always cheaper at Walmart. I bought. I'm gonna show you the bottles of the antifreeze. There's the orange antifreeze. That's what I bought, and because otherwise, if you buy an auto parts, it's gonna be more expensive. Now, if you wanna buy the dealership, it's gonna be even more expensive. Okay, so depending, that's after you. But this one, they never say, just give me the one that from Walmart, no worries. And I told them, of course, I'm not worried. You worry, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah, as soon as you remove all the screws, the bolts out, we're gonna try to grab the water pump and remove it by hand. Okay. This is the last screw right here on the bottom, and it's large. You had to clean all with a brush or something, all the threads of the bolts. Okay, because if you put them now, if you can replace them, even better. You know, you don't have to worry about anything. Here is the water pump. Like I said, guys, it comes with a blue O-ring, so I don't know what brand is this water pump. But it's all flat, like as you can see. But I think it was leaking from inside the bearing, right here in the center. I think that's what it was leaking from. But this is it. See, you see silicone all around, and this is the orifice that I was talking about right there. And then making noise like clack, 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 clack every time you turn it. Okay, let's do with a pump right here. Let's clean everything nice and tight. Okay, everything needs to be clean and nice. Okay, the bolts, I already cleaned them as well. All the threads are clean. Now let's go and have the water pump installed and have ready for the install. Okay. What else here? Like I said, don't lose the, how do you say, all the size of the bolts, the sequence. There you go, that's the word, the sequence of the bolts. And then when you tied all the bolts to the water pump, remember, I think there is a sequence how to do it. Sequence, okay, to tight down the bolts. So you gotta find out that online, because this is the way I did it. Okay, I did it by hand first. Then I tied it by hand all the bolts, and then with the socket and the extension, and then the ratchet, just getting tight a little bit by little bit, all together, like boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do another round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go. And then at the end is when you make the final torque, 40 foot-pounds. All right. Let's see. I don't see nothing here in the screen. I don't know why. It's not. It's not letting me watching the video at the same time recording my voice on the video. Okay. There's more videos how to do this out there, but I want to just share mine as well, to see if you miss something in the other ones. You never know. Plus, mine is on 4K as well. You know, the definition is nice because I use the GoPro camera to record the video. Okay. Okay. Like I said, do it right, correct. Everything looks gonna be nice. And then I'm just gonna, try to. I think the video is like 31 minutes long, so I'm sorry about that. I tried to make it shorter, but sometimes you might be find some issues if you don't see the correct or the whole video. Whatever I say, I don't even know what I just said. Okay, right there, like I said, do by hand first, hand tied. That's what it calls. Hand tie bolts first, blah blah blah, and then with the ratchet, use the 3/8 drive ratchet. Okay, don't use the small one or the 2.5. Don't use the 1/4 drive or the 1/2-inch drive. That's too big, and the one too small. Use the 3/8 inch drive. Okay, like I said, here's my torque. I like this ratchet. This is a 3/8 torque Mikimetro from Snap-on. I had it for a long time, probably like for over 5 years, something like that. I don't even use it a lot, but here I'm just gonna show you the way I do it. So until you heard the beep and this one, because this is a digital one, digital torque, it's gonna be beep when you hit the 42, then beep, 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 and that's it. Okay. I don't know what else to tell you. What was the biggest deal to do this job? It wasn't that bad. It was not that bad. It was just I think the hardest part here, it was the fan clutch, to find the right tools, because I used the air gun, the impact air gun. It didn't work out like that. Then I have to use the other one. So I'm gonna have to remove this idle pulley. I mean, to put it back, everything back together. I jumped some of the schemes, some of the video clips, to try to make it shorter. Hopefully I cover everything pretty much you need to finish the job or whatever. Then that's it. I don't know what else to tell you. The serpentine belt, the diagram, you can find it online. You can find everything online right around these times. Remember to subscribe and follow me. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Okay. Then I have everything set up here. Nice. Okay. Let's see what else. What's next? The fan clutch. The fan clutch is you don't have to tie to just whatever you can reach to tie the fan clutch with a 36-inch range, and then whatever they give you, if it starts to turn all together, you just leave it like that. Eventually it's gonna tie it by itself once the car start on. Okay. I'm gonna just have to let my other language going on because I gotta go. I had to replace my not mine, I mean the reservoir, the cooling reservoir, because the neighbor says, I told the wipers no, I mean, don't work, and I told him, it's because the little pump on the side is broken, and I told him, if you wanna buy it, you can buy it, but it's like $210 at O'Reilly, because AutoZone they have this one for sale for $355 plus tax. So I bought it on O'Reilly. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Ouch. Okay, and this is the part number, and the other one is still good, unless you need the wash liquid fluid, the wash fluid for your wipers, for the windshield. You can replace the whole reservoir, or you can use also maybe silicone to seal the little pump for the wipers. But in this case, he didn't wanna me to try to fix it. So he said, no, just go get it. I pay for it. No worries, I got it. And I told him, okay, if you got it like that, you got it. You know what I'm saying? And then I put everything back together, like the airbox, the air filter box, the battery, the battery. Then don't forget the butterfly valve in the bottom for the radiator. You had to install it as back in. It's not radiator, right? It's radiator, I think. I'm still practicing my accent, guys. Sorry. Okay, anyways, just tie hand this one, okay? Don't use any wrenches or pliers to tie this valve, because you might break it, okay? Because it's plastic. So just tight hand right there. Let's put the antifreeze and let's get it done. Let it warm up for a few minutes, maybe even 20 minutes, because it's winter time right now here in Texas. And then after that, lose the little screw for the on top of the where the thermostat is. Fill up the reservoir tank, make sure everything is nice and neat, and then turn the car back on. Let it idle, let it warm the engine for 20 minutes. Let the cap open so it bleeds the air out, the bubbles, because you're gonna see bubbles in the system. If you don't do this, you're not gonna have heat, and you might have overheating problems in your car. Okay, so just do it right and correct. Alright, 175,000 miles in this vehicle already. This guy drives a lot. Well, I said 2000, what I said, 9, 8. So yeah, it's about right, yeah. Okay, just make sure the bubbles are out. Once you see the bubbles out, put back the cup on the radiator, and then the little tie with the 8mm Allen wrench, Allen socket here too, to make sure everything is set nice. Okay, alright guys, it's been a few minutes already. Fill up if it needs more antifreeze, then we're good to go. I think I don't have much or any much to say. So hopefully this video make you or maybe it's helpful, maybe not, or maybe yes. I don't care. It's there for someone. It might help them. Not for everyone. Not for the professionals. Okay. See you next time, guys. Follow my channel. Remember, like and subscribe. Any donations, let me know. I can send you my PayPal. I don't have PayPal. I got Zelle. My Zelle is 214-557-9079. Okay, so if you wanna sell me something for the video to keep myself, going forward, helping and sharing my videos every time I do something. All right, see you hasta la vista. Make sure everything looks nice right there, like I said. Now it's clean, clear, and ready. Let's go. I'm ready to go. Okay. Nos vemos hasta mañana. Oh, I forgot one more thing. When you start the engine on, make sure you got the heat all the way up, okay, to the max, okay, and the put it in the high, okay, max and high fan. After that, just all you gotta do is tie the little knot on top of the thermostat housing right there, and that's it. Okay, just do tie hand as well until you got it. See you next time, guys. Hasta la vista. No problemo. Okay, no problemo. Make sure everything is clean and nice. Okay. I forgot to mention that if you need any questions, just let me know. Okay. See you next.